and gentlemen, welcome back to Driven Wyld. Today we are talking about they just expect the order the second they walk in. McDonald's worker says she lies to Uber Eats drivers about wait times. We've already known for a fact that McDonald's and a lot of these fast food companies are literally discriminating against gig workers for various reasons. And in this case, they are literally proving it through a TikTok stating that they lie. I've experienced it in a different way, but we may get into that later. So with that said, I want to go over everything that is being said in this article, how it actually is for food service workers, customers, and the drivers of Doordash, UberEats, and Grubhub, and everything in between. So with that said, let's get started. In a TikTok video, a McDonald's worker shares how she reacts when food delivery drivers rush her about the orders they need to pick up. You mean we show up and expect that the order you received 7 to 10 minutes ago is done in a fast food restaurant? Oh my god, what a shocker! In the clip, Michaela Swan at Michaela Swan films herself from what appears to be the bathroom of the McDonald's location where she works. I'm gonna leave her TikTok as well as her profile in the description so you can develop your own opinions on the subject. So instead of actually doing your job and making sure that the orders are ready, you're busy in the bathroom making a TikTok and deliberately lying to drivers. Oh yeah. That's perfectly okay. When I tell Uber drivers that their orders will be made in the next couple of minutes, Swan wrote in the text overlay. Over the video plays LPB Hootie and Lil Wayne's remix of the song Batman, and Swan mouths along to the lyrics, "Psych B, I lied," referring to the lies she tells delivery drivers. This is exactly why that McDonald's is being charged more for late orders. Instead of a 30% commission, it ends up bouncing up to 50% commission because these people choose to lie. This is why that there are so many test orders going out to McDonald's from their regional and district managers to make sure that the quality of their work actually is taken into account. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, we made a video talking all about how restaurants have been exposing themselves recently through test orders. I will leave that video in the description. Feel free to check that out. I really hope she gets fired for this. I really do. The video is nearing 25,000 views and has more than a dozen comments as of Tuesday morning. The things you do for content, huh? Like, shove your phone in my face, I'm gonna make you wait. I do make them as quick as possible most times, Swan adds in the caption. Okay, while I do understand the purposes of not having a phone shoved in your face, that doesn't justify lying. That doesn't justify making a customer wait longer for their order. That doesn't justify the piss poor integrity and character that your organization is operating upon, allowing you to do this in the first place. I remember some managers that I've worked with at a McDonald's around here actually telling me that it'll be ready in a few minutes. I'm asking for how many because I don't know if I want to wait that long. And the manager literally tells the new employees, yes, they're training the new employees to do this. Oh, we don't actually answer those questions. We ignore those people. And then you wonder why you have DoorDash charging an extra 20% commission on top of the 30% commission they're already receiving. I love how people ask for more compensation for the work they're doing and they're not even working. Like, I'm all for the concept of raising minimum wage and making sure that people can live a livable life at a lower level, but if you're not going to actually do the work, then why should you actually be paid? Like, realistically speaking, Restaurant Business Magazine reported that delivery orders such as one Swan is referring to make up as much as 10% of some location sales. So 10% of your sales are going from 30% of your commission to 50% commission. And you are continuously abusing gig workers who are choosing to provide you those sales to begin with. And some locations are way more than that. Back in 2019, McDonald's had an exclusive 2-year-old agreement with Uber Eats as a sole delivery service for their restaurants, but that agreement did not seem to be renewed. A quick Google search reveals that McDonald's is now available for delivery on Uber Eats, DoorDash, Postmates, and Seamless. ridiculous. And DoorDash is actually charging them more for locations that choose to force drivers to wait longer. Commenters were largely in agreement with Swan. Of course they are. They're probably fast food workers themselves. And they probably also discriminate against gig workers. They'd be so impatient. They just expect the order the second they walk in, a person said. There's a significant difference between us noting that you're intentionally delaying the order and us being impatient. There is a very big difference. Like, give me a second, I ain't superhuman, Swan responded. You mean you received the order 10 minutes ago and you chose to make it the moment we walked in because you didn't even notice because you weren't doing your job. That's what I thought. And they shoved their phones in your face, another viewer wrote. I feel like everybody uses the small percentage of drivers that actually do that as a reason for them to actually act in such a piss poor behavior to begin with. Why are you lumping the 20% of drivers or even 15% of drivers or maybe even 25% of drivers? Why are you lumping all of us in one category and discriminating against all of us? Like, really? The Daily Dot has previously covered a McDonald's worker who was frustrated by a DoorDash glitch that had multiple delivery drivers trying to pick up the same order. In another video, a McDonald's worker shared the new lid machine that their location got for the purpose of ensuring delivered drinks don't spill in transit. This is my opinion. It's worth what you pay for it. None of you pay me. There you go. I don't care what anybody says about how workers are treated, etc., etc. If you're choosing to lie, if you're choosing to intentionally delay an order for a customer that isn't even the person in front of you, we are representing that customer, we are not the customer. If you are choosing to abuse the drivers that come into your workplace in order for us and you to get paid, because in reality, if you don't get Uber Eats orders or DoorDash orders or Grubhub orders or anything else, you may not even have a job, especially with how your district managers and regional managers are cracking down on locations like this, then you really shouldn't have a job in the first place. I love how people will quiet quit, and I support quiet quitting to a certain degree because you're fulfilling the bare minimum obligations of the employment that you are doing, and then you'll abuse drivers like this, and then you choose to go in a bathroom and make a TikTok bragging on how you abuse drivers, and then be celebrated for that. No wonder why regional managers need to crack down on you people, because you're not doing your job. I also understand to a certain degree that if you're gonna ask for a higher pay because of what you're worth, because you're working hard. But in this case, you're not working hard at all. You're literally ignoring a driver. You're making a TikTok about ignoring drivers. And I really can't stand when people deliberately choose to lie about the orders being done, because that's not just affecting us as drivers, that's affecting the customer who's waiting for their food. That's affecting the restaurant for the service of the customer who's probably not going to order through that platform anymore. It's going to affect the bottom line because those 30% commissions are going to jump up to 50%. And then the regional managers come in because they were sending out a test order because we delivered to a guy in a pickup truck in a parking lot and he runs in and bitches you out because of the way you treated them. Like, this is exactly why that regional managers need to do this in the first place, because of people like this. Oh, but can't drivers just unassign the orders and suddenly that just makes it right? Yes, we can unassign the order, but that doesn't mean we should be treated that way. There's a reason that fast food restaurants end up on no-go lists. If it takes you more time as a fast food restaurant to fulfill one order than a fast casual restaurant or even a nice sit-down restaurant to fulfill one order, that's embarrassing. You should be embarrassed. All in all, just do yourself a favor. If a McDonald's or really any restaurant really chooses to abuse you like this, put them on your no-go list. Don't work with them anymore. They may end up getting corrective training, but they're never gonna do their job right because they are too busy discriminating against gig workers. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!